My name is Thomas Kyong, and I'm a Wharton senior studying business analytics. Definitely. So I am a data scientist, and I thought it would be really cool if I could make an impact in a community that doesn't have as much quantitative studies. So I decided to study essentially and mix my queer identity with my East Asian identity and my data science skill set, and which led to a capstone project that essentially revolves around how LGBTQ laws affect the frequency of anti-Asian hate crimes in America, but also the LGBTQ sentiment that goes around in Japan and South Korea. So I have been an SNF Paideia fellow since day one, and starting off at Penn, I actually was studying neuroscience and changed my major 3 times, then internal transferred to Wharton and then changed my major another 3 times. So I've been quite through a roller coaster of emotions and majors and just all these disciplines at Penn. And for me, I think what helped the most, especially during the pandemic, was the wellness check-ins that Dr. Howard would instill every week. And she would just check in on how I was doing and what I was passionate about. And those conversations really led me to intrinsically reflect on what it is I value in life and what it is I want to study. Not because of my parents, not because of society, but because of myself. So my program and my time at the SNF Paideia Fellowship Program has really led me to live my life for me and not for others. And the cohort really shaped my experience at Penn because it made me feel like home. I think this group of individuals really made me excited to go to school, excited to go to class, and it helped me essentially feel and build a community that I felt safe in. As I mentioned earlier, I've been through quite 6 different academic discipline changes of my life. And through that process, I really realized that I love data science and I love the storytelling of data. So for my capstone, I thought it'd be really cool if I could create a story through data while also blending in my East Asian identity, but also my queer identity. So in that being said, my capstone is essentially on how queer laws affect anti-Asian hate crime, but also the LGBTQ sentiment that goes around in Japan and South Korea. And this December, I have had the honor of actually going to Japan and collecting the sentiment data through interviews, focus groups, and essentially understanding what the homosexuality sentiment is. And to my surprise, I found that it's a very welcoming and beautiful community, and it's a very high presence also in the queer community, and I'm excited to display those results in the capstone showcase in a couple of months. So for the last 3 years, I've been taking Paideia classes and seminars, and from those seminars, I've learned that dialogue is not entirely verbal. There are a lot of nonverbal and intrinsically motivated dialogue that also goes on while you're self-reflecting, while you're reflecting with others, and just generally while you're going about whether you're at Penn or not. And for the future beyond Penn, I think I will take these values and understand that dialogue is something that is very important no matter what you're studying or what you're doing at Penn and beyond. And beyond this life and beyond the SNF Paideia program, I hope to continue living my life for me while also being kind and listening to others, and not listening to respond, but listening to actually listen. And by listening, I hope that this creates more authentic change in the community and more proactive and equitable change as well. And finally, I just wanted to take a moment and thank the SNF Paideia program for such an exhilarating and just growthful experience at Penn, specifically Dr. Anderson, Dr. Howard, Lisa Marie, Caitlin Kederick, and just all my professors who have really enlightened me to try to do what it is that I want to do and not what other people want to do, and find the passion that means a lot to me and hits home. So thank you, and I look forward to the last couple of months at Penn and keeping in touch beyond.